Hey nice girls, how are we doing? Nice girl Jen here, creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last, where we help women with startup businesses take their side hustles to six figures. How are you doing today? We are wrapping up, we are closing up the month of June, and for Nice Girls, we dedicate this month to no excuses. So, if you've been making excuses during the summer break and you've been enjoying all of the lovely things you can do to enjoy summer and the hot weather, that's why we dedicate this particular month to no excuses. Because if you are a person starting out and you really want to maybe replace your 9-to-5, you really want to bring in extra income for your family, you really want to create wealth, and you have these big dreams for your future on what your business could provide for your family and so on, you can't take a break. You can take a break, like a little weekend break, and take a little vacation here and there, but you can't take the summer off, not if you're a serious business owner. And okay, some people just want that side hustle. Some people just want that extra cash. But then there's other ladies that are really, truly trying to build something for their future. They're really trying to build a significant amount of money to come in regularly, consistently, and continue to scale that for years to come. So if that's you, there's no taking a summer break. There's just not. And it's easier, I believe, to make more excuses during the summer than it is in the cold winters when you really don't feel like going anywhere anyway because it's cold. But I want to tell you that this is not the time to sit still. This is not the time to take a break. If you are a true business owner, then you know you're working much harder than someone at a job. And so you can't afford to take breaks, okay? I mean, just think about that little bit of time off. It's a huge setback for your business. So you can't afford to do that. So I want to talk about and wrap up this month talking about procrastination. And this is going to be the last excuse that you make because procrastinating is severely hurting your chances of success. And procrastinating is hurting every area of your life. It doesn't have to be your business and your finances, but it can be relationships. It can be your health. It could be so many different things. You can't procrastinate. And so many of us, even myself from time to time, use this excuse to not get something done. We procrastinate, we put it off, and we have all of the reasons, all of the excuses behind procrastination to not do something. And what are you supposed to do when you just simply don't feel motivated? I mean, when you just want to lay down. I'm like pointing at my bed because sometimes that's what I want to do. Let's talk about that on Girl Talk Tuesday. By the way, thank you for watching and joining. Please share this for other women entrepreneurs to watch. If you are new to watching me, I am Jennifer Lane and I am creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last, helping you generate leads, helping you with your marketing campaigns, your Facebook advertising, your sales, your recruiting, and so much more to build that foundation in your business. So if you need help and you want to talk very briefly about your business and the challenges that you're having, go sign up now at nicegirlsfinishlast.com. We'll set up a time to discuss what it is you're going through right now, point you in the right direction, no obligation at all. But if you feel like you need the help and you see the value in what I can provide for you in your business, then we can discuss options and how we can work together. But let's get started today. So to wrap up No Excuses June, let's talk about the ugly word procrastinate. So many of us do this and it is wasting our time. It is pulling us back. It's holding us back and it's preventing us from achieving the things that we want. So why do we procrastinate to begin with? There are many reasons why we do this. We are afraid of failing. And if you guys can agree with any of the ones that I mention and bring up, say so in the comments. Don't just sit here and stalk me. Comment and interact with me. I'll love you for it. Afraid to fail. You're afraid of putting in that effort and then not seeing success come out of it. How will that make you look? So afraid of failure is one. Maybe you're procrastinating because you have a little bit of low self-esteem. You know, you really have these big dreams, these big goals, these desires, and you can sometimes see yourself achieving them, but then you think, I mean, am I good enough? Could I do it? Me? Am I worthy of this? You start to doubt yourself. And you know what? We've all done it. You're not by yourself in this. Even the most confident people will doubt themselves from time to time, and your self-esteem feels low. I consider myself a pretty confident woman, but there are times where self-doubt does kick in. Could I do this? Will I mess up? We all go through that. So that's another reason. Anxiety, just anxiety over the task involved and what it's going to mean, how it's going to change your life, your schedule, all of that. Exhaustion. I mean, you may already be juggling so many other things, maybe a family, you already have a career, maybe you do a lot of community work, who knows, but you're tired. At the end of the day, you really don't want to put in much more effort to anything else, so you procrastinate once again. Uncertainty of the reward, and will this pay off? So you know what you want to accomplish, you know what you want to get out of whatever it is that you're doing, but then you start to wonder, is it going to be worth it? Am I actually going to achieve that? Am I going to fall short? Then will that be worth my time and effort, the sacrifices that I make? Because we make sacrifices to the things we love to do, to another part of our life, to our family, and so on. Lack of energy, going back to exhaustion, we just don't, I don't know, we're tired. And the older you get, and especially if you are not taking care of your health, you're tired. So we need to fix that. The what ifs, I love bringing these up. I bring them up in many of my videos over the years. The what ifs. What if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does, honey? I don't know. So procrastinating, what it's going to mean for your business, ladies, and this is why you don't want to give in to procrastinating. You don't want to have another excuse that causes you to procrastinate. It's going to mean a delay in progress. So whatever it is, you have to figure this. Whatever it is you are trying to accomplish, it is going to take you much longer to accomplish that the more and more you procrastinate. If you wanted to get something done in 2 years and you procrastinate on a regular basis, it's gonna take you more like 5, 6 years, maybe even 10. Do you really want to wait that long to see the fruits of your labor? You're going to weaken your skills. I know this might sound weird, but think about this for a second. Think about a mom who decides to dedicate full time to raising her children until they get to a certain age. So she's a stay-at-home mom. She doesn't work at all. And then her kids grow up and she's like, you know what? I could bring in more income. I'm kind of bored. The kids are older. They don't need me as much. I'm going to go find a job. What do you put on your resume? That you pretty much, all of your skills, you may have had amazing skills in the workforce, but now they've kind of weakened over the years and you're not up to date with technology and all of those things. So even if this is your business, same kind of thing applies. If you are continuously procrastinating, then you are weakening your skills. You're not putting in that effort. You're not learning, you're not growing, you're not developing new skills, and so you're weakening the ones you already have, and you can't afford to do that. What else? You're just falling more and more behind, right? I don't need to say that. And you're missing opportunities. When you put yourself in a position to make the effort to do what it is you need to do, other opportunities come along, maybe collaborations, maybe an amazing client you find, maybe you find a new vendor, whatever the case may be, you find other opportunities along the way. And if you are procrastinating, you are missing out on those opportunities that could very well launch you even quicker to the destination that you're headed for. So keep that in mind. So nice girls, you cannot afford to procrastinate. You cannot afford to let all of these excuses convince you that you should put off the tasks you need to do another day. One of the number one things that I will say that I struggle with watching clients is going through all of the work of putting together a marketing campaign, an ad for someone, and then the leads start coming in. But they procrastinate in getting in touch with them. They procrastinate in follow-up. They procrastinate in doing anything with them. And what happens? Missed opportunities, missed out on money and income coming in, and you start to lose people very quickly. So procrastinating isn't just something to help get you started on making moves, but even once you've already established something in your business, a system in your business, whatever the case may be, it can even hurt you as far as scaling it. The idea of business isn't just to start making some money and then call it a day. You got to keep it going and you want to see it grow. So even once you've got something established, you can't just kick back and relax now. Procrastination happens at every level. So you have to make sure that you don't let those what ifs, the fear of failure, the laziness, the exhaustion kick in. You have to, what my tip would be, you have to focus on the result or the reward that you plan to receive by putting in this work, by putting in the effort to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, and just do it. There have been so many times where I was just not in the mood to get something done. I'd rather just read a book or talk on the phone or scroll, social media, or zone out, to be honest, or take a nap, whatever the case may be, or hang out with a friend. It doesn't matter. But there's been so many times where I felt like that. And my tip, and this may not work for everybody, but my tip is that when you feel like that and that starts to sink in and to the point where you're really just gonna call it off and not do anything at all, just get up and do it. Just get up and do it, because here's what I found. I found that when you sit there and think about it more and more and more, you want to do it less and less and less. But if you just get up and start doing the movements, if you just get up and start taking action, you're going to get so involved in what you're doing, even though initially you didn't want to, that you're almost not going to be able to stop. There's been times where I'm like, all right, I've got this week to come up with creative ideas for a new brand for a client. And I just simply call it writer's block, call it whatever you want. I'm just not in the mood to do it. Because I know how exhausting it can be to think of all of these things and jot down ideas and all of that stuff. But once I just say, nope, I got to get it done. This person's depending on me, and so on. And as soon as I start doing it and I grab my notebook and I start writing down ideas and all of those things, I can't even stop. Now I'm in the zone. I'm focused. I'm doing it. I'm no longer lazy. I'm no longer feeling exhausted. None of that. The excuses are gone and I'm making it happen. And then when I'm done, I don't want to end there. What else could I do? Could I organize my desk? Do I need to send out an email campaign? I want to do more. So I'm going to wrap up this video by simply saying there's really no secret to getting it done. You just have to get it done. You have to change the channel in your head from, don't want to do this, to just get up and start taking action. It's just like going to the gym. So if I sit here and think about it, I'll get lazier and lazier and lazier to go to the gym. I don't want to, okay? But if I just say, forget about that, stop thinking about it, just change it to your gym clothes and drive to the gym. Once I'm at the gym, I don't really want to leave. I want to get my workout done. I feel great. Let me focus on these muscles today and so on. And then I leave with all this energy and relief of stress, and it feels amazing. So my greatest tip, and ladies, if you're not used to watching me, then you know that I'm just a straight shooter, no BS type of person. I'm someone who doesn't like to hear excuses, even though I make some of my own. But focusing June on no excuses. I'm telling you, just tell yourself with all those excuses you're making and why you're about to procrastinate to just shut it up and just start making moves. And as soon as you start moving, you're gonna find that motivation. And you know what? Once you try that, please come back on this video or inbox our page or connect with me on my personal profile and let me know how that worked for you, because I would love to hear. So thank you so much for watching. Please dedicate the rest of your summer and your future to no excuses, not just June, but that's the main focus and theme for this month. So if you've been following us all month long, I appreciate it. Thanks for all the love and support. If you need help, go to nicegirlsfinishlast.com. Let's talk. Like I said, no obligation at all. And I can at the very least, help answer some questions for you. Talk about some challenges you've been having and point you in the right direction so you can stop going on that hamster wheel and at least be headed down the right road with or without my help. But thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to share this, like this, comment, say hi, and I'll talk to you ladies soon.